Hi guys, it's Carol. How are you? Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. Uh, I just got out of the shower. Came out here to let the wind dry my hair. I'm calmer today. It's all gonna be fine. Oh, I'll stop rocking. It's all gonna be fine. I know. The lady at the bank told me that when I to come back on Monday, and they would all the overdraft fees that the computer would add on over the weekend, they would take those off. But each bill that went through on Friday would be rejected as not having enough funds, and so that company would charge me an overdraft fee, or a whatever they call it. And I just could not handle the thought of calling every one of those companies and telling them what happened and telling them why my payment bounced. And so I got a signature loan from the bank for $1,000. They put that into my account for me before the end of Friday, so that those charges wouldn't occur that other companies would charge me. So I'm okay. I've got that money in there. If I want to go buy a gallon of milk, I can. But I tell you, I was so frustrated yesterday. I was literally just crazy with frustration and anger. And this third party that we pay our rent through is new. I think this is only the second month that the apartment complex has had them. The 1st of July, they messed up my rent. I already told you that story. I know 2 other people that their August rent is messed up. When I tried to call that company that takes our payments, it said the wait time is considerably longer. I bet. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm okay. I'm much calmer today. I'm not going to have a heart attack. My neighbor yesterday told me, Carol, you're going to have a heart attack. you got to get a grip. You've got to calm down. And all of your comments helped me do that, really, honestly and truly. I've been going through the comments. I think there were somewhere in the 80s, 83, 85 or something. So I've been trying to respond to every single one, but I may have to stop and just put hearts, because I'm getting overwhelmed. But I am reading every single one. I'm watching the neighbor. She just pulled up, and I have to get my dogs quiet if she's going to get out of her car. I'm reading every single one. I appreciate every single one, and I'm going to try over the weekend to go back and put a comment, to a response to you, but it's going to take me a little while. And that's another thing I want to tell you. YouTube has a lot of glitches. Sometimes I leave a comment on somebody else's channel and I see it, and then it's gone. Yesterday on Cynthia's, no, that was this morning, good heavens. Cynthia's board meeting pops up on my screen at 4 in the morning. Often I'm up at 4 in the morning. So I was there at 4:02. And I put a comment, hi to her, blah, blah, blah. And then she immediately, shortly after she got started, mentioned those web lawn chairs, like we had in the 60s. And I knew, she said she couldn't find any, and I knew that Amazon had them. And so I did another comment, and I said, Amazon has 2. I saw 2 very cheery yellow ones, 2 for $28.99, something like that. And then I listened to the rest of the board meeting. Actually, I didn't. Somewhere along in there, I fell asleep because it was 4 in the morning. Not because she's boring. And I woke up and I went back and I was reading through all the comments, and mine about the lawn chair was not there. And I know Cynthia didn't delete it. It just disappeared. And that happens often. Often. It drives me crazy because sometimes my subs tell me I left a comment about blah blah blah, and I never saw it. It did not show up. And sometimes they come days later. Like when the first year I had a YouTube channel, one day I got like 60 comments. This is back when I got like 5 comments a day. I got over 60 comments all at one time, and they were all old ones from, previous weeks. They weren't, somebody hadn't just watched an old video and then commented and it showed up. No, these were from a long time ago. I mean, it'll say 10 days ago or something like that. If you leave me a comment and I don't at least put a heart on it within 2 days, email me, because that means it didn't show up or I overlooked it somehow, and I don't want to overlook any. Let me know if you put a comment in there and I did not respond in any way, a heart or a response typed in there or something. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. But anyway, everything's going to be fine. The bank put that $1,000 in my checking account. That'll cover the bills that would have come out. So there won't be any overdraft fees with all those other companies. And that had really worried me. So I got that taken care of. And I will be at the office at 9 in the morning on Monday. When they open, I'll be waiting for her to turn the key in the lock. And tell her we've got to get this fixed immediately. I never have $1,706 in my bank account. I would never have that much. And so you can imagine why I was so upset. That's more money than I get between my retirement and my Social Security. I don't get that much deposited. So it was really upsetting to me. But anyway, we're going to stop talking about that. I don't want to get my blood pressure back up again. We're moving on. I'm going to do a live on Monday evening at 7 p.m. Central. That would be 8 Eastern, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific, I believe. 7 p.m. Central, I'm going to do a live. And I'll let you know what happened when I saw the apartment people that morning and when I went to the bank then after that. And I'll let you know what's going on now. And I'm really looking forward to it. I really enjoyed. I just loved seeing your names pop up on the live, because the names I recognized from you leaving comments before. There were some people I didn't know, but it just felt wonderful to see your names pop up. And I'll come up with something to talk about other than my rent problems. And like I said, I know that 2 other people had problems, and those are the only 2 I talked out of the 144 families that live here. I don't know the others. I mean, I don't know that many, so I'm sure the apartment manager will be swamped on Monday, is what I suspect. But anyway, it's a beautiful day here. I don't know what the temperature is. It can't be more than 78, I don't think. There's a little breeze, and it's just beautiful. We're supposed to have thunderstorms tonight. If we do, you said they're supposed to start after 9. If they do, I'll take a little video of the lightning. We always have lightning thunderstorms. And I just love to watch the lightning. And, there's other, I had a list of things I wanted to tell you, and I didn't write them down. I just thought, that's the biggest lie I tell myself. I tell myself, oh, I'll remember that. Do you do that? I mean, I do. I do that all the time. I'll say, I can remember that. I don't need to write it down, but I'm always wrong. So, until I can think of what it was I was going to tell you, I'm sure it was something important. Oh, I know what one thing was. There is a lady named Candace that has a channel. The channel name is Carry On Candace, I believe, but I'll put it up here. I'll go back and add it in. She did a video today, or yesterday, I guess, August 1st, and she said, let's everybody do a video every day in August. Let's see if we can do it. Here she is. She has 735 subs. August, she's going to do a video every day. So y'all go see her. And so I'm going to stick her information in here so you can meet Candace. I think I've given her a shout out before, but she's been super busy. She works at a funeral home, and she's been really busy and hasn't put up a lot of videos. But in August, she's going to put up one a day. She's a small channel. She doesn't have 1,000 people yet. So I'm going to tell you about Candace. She has to dress appropriately for the funeral home, but outside of the funeral home, she wears wonderful things, very colorful. I have to have color in my life. I'm one of those people. I have to have color in my life, and she is too. She has the cutest glasses. You know, I don't know how many pairs she has, a lot, but they're in all different colors, and they make me happy to see her colorful glasses. And her clothes are beautiful, but they are always very colorful when she's not at work. I don't know. I just really enjoy her. She's very pleasant, and I really enjoy her. She lives in Oklahoma, but I don't know where. I don't know what town. But anyway, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to stick her information in here. And then, you know, it's taken me 6 years and about 2 weeks, 6 years and about 2 weeks. My anniversary was July 24th or 26th, something like that, you know, and I didn't have 3,000 then. It's taken me 6 years to get there. There's this gentleman that just popped up in my feed. His first video, he had 7,000 views or subscribers or something. I'm going to put his name in here. I don't know what he did, but I missed the boat on learning how to do that. But anyway, I'm happy with the subs I have. And Cynthia, thank you, because you have mentioned me several times. I bet today I've got 3,028 subs. I bet you the last 40 came from you. At least that many came from you. So I thank you so very much for giving me a shout out and sending people over. That's wonderful. Eventually the other thing I was going to tell you will come to me. Oh, this wasn't it, but Casey, this is Saturday. Casey went to the 2 pet stores in our town. They were having shelter dogs brought in. So she went to look at them to see if she could find one that she would fall in love with and want to bring home. She showed me a picture. If I lived in a house where I could have as many dogs as I want, I would have adopted these 2. I really wanted her to, but she said she just didn't fall in love with them. And I said, did you hold them? I think to fall in love with a dog, you've got to hold it and let it kiss you. These dogs were half corgi and half something else that I don't remember. But they were going to stay rather small dogs. Probably bigger than Toby, but, you know, not be like a golden retriever or something. They were the cutest things. There was a black and white one and a kind of orange and white one. I could not have left them in that cage. I would have had to bring them home. I couldn't believe she didn't hold them and whatever, but I can't decide for her. We're in the car. We had to go get milk. I think I'm going to stop that video there. It went on for almost 30 minutes, and I know a lot of people don't want to watch for 30 minutes, so I'll make that part 1, and if I decide the other half is worth even putting up, I'll make a part 2 and post it probably in an hour or so. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you more than you can even imagine. And I'll do another video tomorrow because I'm going to do Candace's challenge, and I'll have a live on Monday. See you then. Bye.